This week we're in Serfaus, Fiss and Ladis, about 70 miles or so from the Swiss-Austrian border. A resort that sells itself as "we are family." I would definitely say that that is very accurate, with the large options for beginner skiers in Serfaus, Fiss and in Ladis. But for other skiers and more advanced skiers, there's also plenty of options, with whole sections being off limits for anyone that isn't at least intermediate in their abilities. Also, it seems that there's maybe not as many snowboarders here as there has been in other places, but I suppose that's what happens when you have a resort which is aimed at families. At this time of year, there was 107 kilometres of the 200 odd kilometres of runs open. The snow conditions were really good, well maintained, even though they only had 35 centimetres of snow. At the bottom it was maybe a bit less, and then up on the far reaches on the left and on the right of the Serfaus map it was a lot better and definitely excellent skiing. The runs here are dynamic, from the small to medium to very long and detailed runs, offering a phenomenal place to come for a vacation. It was the first night of night skiing for the season, but I didn't partake, as after 5.5 hours or so skiing with this injury still persisting and needing full recruitment before I feel like doing 8 or 10 hours of skiing in a day. The slopes looked basically deserted last night, with floodlights being almost on their own across the top of the mountain, but it was nice to see the mountain lit up and highlighting the night runs that you can do if you do wish to do that. And here was quite straightforward, taking the train to Landeck, zams from many places, from as far as Zurich or Graz, and then taking the 220 bus to Serfaus, which runs every hour from about 0500 right through until 1640 hours. You can buy tickets for this on the OBB app with the VVT Werkband connections, so buying your bus and train ticket as well. Otherwise it is cash, which is a common thing across all Austrian buses. Cash is still most important. Video that they do like quite their long connection runs, but it's okay because you know when you get to the end of it you get a nice wide long piece to enjoy. Options for hotels here, especially on the mid to high end. Cheaper accommodation is not as plentiful as you would find others. I would give this resort, even though I've only skied one day, an 8.5, as it does offer lots of variety and options. It's not too far from Innsbruck or even Zurich airports if you don't mind several hours on the train, with other connections from Landeck zams to Ischgl Samunds, as well as an hour or so to Alberg, and the proviso is making sure you always book ahead, because trains in Austria are dynamically priced, so they do get more expensive as you get towards your departure date. Without being a family, it still gets an 8.5 and definitely worth visiting Serfaus, Fiss and Ladis. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching our Big Blues explorations, and please enjoy the rest of the footage from Serfaus, Fiss and Ladis. Merry Christmas.